all for joining us for the New Year, New You coaching series. Let me first introduce you to Anup. Anup is a life and leadership coach based in New York. As a coach, he works with clients who are discovering their voice and what they want to share with the world.
In coaching, it's really about mirroring and reflecting, right? The coach is going to ask you open-ended questions, point out some things and what they're hearing and what you're saying, right? There's a lot of things in terms of what we say in our spoken language, but then there's a lot of things in between lines, right? And just kind of being really aware of everything that's going on and what's in your space, and then what you want to do with it. Like, that's what inspires me. That's what I really love working with clients is to do that same work, be in conversation, be in partnership, support, creating awareness and just kind of access to discovery. And then that way to really building the bridge between, where they are and who you want to be. Figuring out the what's the point or the why, like what are your thoughts around, and then what's the higher objective around that thought, and then keeping that in mind when you start designing actions, and realizing that you don't have to do it alone. Your coach is there to support you. As a leader or as a manager, having the tools to really kind of get down and ask the questions of what drives your team, what are their strengths, what are their weaknesses, and what would inspire them. Because I think that a lot of people in companies or any organization really get so lost in this idea of the product or the project is the asset, and really getting into the fact that humans and people and your community are the assets. And if you can, really inspire ownership in your team, what would be possible for your products and projects? I work with clients who are discovering their voice and what they want to share with the world. I mean, a lot of people just have some thoughts and ideas that they're not voicing and they're not sharing. And what would it be like to actually share that with the world and see what happens?